Hey, what's up everyone? Today we head up to St. Louis to speak at a Premier U event on menopause, and we sign the paperwork on business number 5. Hey everyone, whenever you're on the road, I get this question all the time as a diet coach. How do you stick to your diet? So here's what I do. I make this super simple. I'm not bringing a lot of food with me because I want to eat light. So I always make sure I have whey protein. So this is our Fat Muscle Project Whey Isolate. I can't tell you the flavor because we're testing something behind the scenes, but there's 50 grams of protein. So I always have this. So if I'm having carbs, I like these Kind bars. There's about 40 carbs in these. There's like 5 total fat. It's really low fat. So now I've got a carb and a protein together, so that's a meal. Or if I'm not having carbs, grab a bag of almonds. There's 25 grams of fat in this, so now I have a protein fat meal. Really, really easy to match this up. But if you're a 17-year-old like my son recording this right now, this is what you get to pick up and this is what you get to eat. Obviously, Fat Dad can't have this stuff, but Gavin can. I own Fat Muscle Project, a supplement company, and Synergy Labs where we design supplements. I'm also a diet coach. I'm also the only guy up here, so I'm a little different than everyone else, but I work with quite a few females when it comes to diet coaching, and I know I'm going to talk a lot about the supplementation side of this, and one of the things that really stood out to me was there's a lot of early things that we can catch from a functional standpoint to keep progesterone from crashing, for example, and all these different things that we're probably going to talk about up here, that you can go into these phases gracefully. So you don't have to go through them and feel bad. I know my mom, we thought my mom was crazy. You know, we didn't understand, and probably most of your parents as well, and they kind of suffered through this. So the education that's out there, especially with this group and a lot of the practitioners that we have, are going to be able to answer a lot of the questions that you have. So that's exciting. The education is getting out at scale. All right, where am we signing here?
Well, Greg Hancock on there.
I don't know. I'm not a worst case scenario, I just live for city, you guys can do what you need to do.
All right, fellas, I am excited to do this.
I'm here, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
All right, so a lot of people don't know what this is. This is my operating agreement, now an owner of Premier U Telemed, and this is my old school trapper keeper that I keep all my business stuff in. So 5 companies now, all the important paperwork is located inside this thing. All right, so a lot of people ask about using a Tesla and driving it long distance. So this is my daily driver. I use this all the time. I charge it at home, but when I'm on the road, like right now we're in St. Louis at Wally's, I use these superchargers, and it's nice because you don't have to pay for gas. So this probably cost me like $8 to fill up the tank, but I'll charge here, I'll charge in Rolla, I'll charge at home. Like you charge about every 2 hours or so. And to me, it's great, but you don't want it long distance, because when you start traveling outside of 3 or 4 hours, you're talking about adding an extra 30 minutes every 3 hours to your trip. So it's great, you know, in the short term, but not for long distance. All right, so we just got back from St. Louis. It is 1:30 in the morning, and you all saw me sign the paperwork. This is the operating agreement for Premier U Telemed. That's the new business. It's my 5th business, and I'm partnered up with Greg and Brandon, who I'm going to introduce you all to soon, and some other videos and some posts on social media. So this is the 5th business, and we are going to be open for business here very soon. So to everyone out there watching, I appreciate the support. I'm excited to show you what we're doing with this stuff going forward.